Okay, welcome to lesson 3. In this lesson, we're going to cover numbers and a few other items. So let's begin. So for number 1, there are a couple options. There's kha and then there's khda. So the difference is one is for masculine and one is for feminine. Even though kha gets used most often, there is a different, you might hear the difference either in a song or you might see the difference in a book. That's what that's about. It's one is used for masculine, one is for feminine. And I just have the number right next to it, and I'll just read it in the Assyrian. Tre, tla, arba, khamsha, ishta, shawa, tmanya, utcha, and then usra. We get to 10. Now, when we get to 11 and up to 19, you'll notice that it is a form of the number 1 through 9 with something added at the end. So khadissar, triyissar, or some will just shorten it and say trissar, make it 2 syllables versus 3. Toltassar, arbassar, and notice that for 4 it's arpa with a p, more of a p sound, and then at 14 it's arbassar. Khamshassar, ishtassar, shawassar, tmanassar, utchasar. And again, if we look at 9 is utcha, 19 is utchasar. Then we get to Isri, and Isri is like a plural of Usra. And then if we want to start counting 21, 22, it's just Isri and then the number. So 20 and then 1. So we go back up here, Kha, and then Isri, and then Tre, Isri, Tla, Isri, Arpa, and so on. Now, when we get to 30 through 90, you'll see that the beginning is, so tla is 3, tlai is 30, 4 is arpa, 40 is arpi. Okay, then khamshi, ishti, shawi, tmani, utchi, and then we get to 100, which is imma, and then trimma, again, similar to the kha, tre, and then tla, tlamma, arbimma for like 4, arba, arbimma, then khamshimma. So the beginning is the same. The imma at the end makes it 100. So you're really saying like 2 at the beginning of the 2, tre, and then imma, tre, imma, trimma, tla, imma, tlamma. Okay, then we get to 1,000, which is alpa. And if I want to say 2,000, again, it's just 2, so tre, alpe. And then alpa, alpe is like the plural version, alpe, thousands. So 2,000s. And then tla alpe, again, tla is 3. And alpe is thousands, plural. Okay, and if I want to say 3,243, tla alpe, trimma, like we have up here, 200. So we say 3,200, which means and we'll talk about this in a second. Arpi tla. Okay. Then, let me scroll down a little bit. Then sipar for 0, pelge for half, rabba is quarter, kul or kulla is all. So if I want to say all day, I'll say kul yuma. And then some is khacha, more is bush zoda, less is bush khacha, nothing is hitchmindi. And then small is surah or zohra, zora. And then large is gura. Okay, so those were many of the numbers. So let's really quick talk about this O and how O or U, trima U arpa, how the U becomes an and. So there are some letters that are connecting letters, and they're the beat, dalat, wow, lamat, or bdul in Assyrian. So these are consonants, but they get used for specific things, and we'll talk about it. So for the b, this is really a with. It means with. And if we extend it from the b, short b sound, to b, that means without. So belachma, lachma is bread. Belachma is with bread. Okay. Or you can say min lachma, from bread. So min is another word, which we'll cover a little bit later. But the b versus the b is belachma bahona. If we say bihona for this word, it means without. So that's b. And then it's d, means of. So we have beta, which is house, baba, father, and then babi, my father. If we put these together, it sounds like beitit babi, the house of my father or my father's house. But it's actually beta de babi. So beta, the house, that doesn't change. Babi, my father, doesn't change. When you add the de, it makes it my father's house. Okay, now we have u as we used up there. U just means and. So babi, uyimmi, my dad and mom. So this and is the u sound. Is this u sound. Babi uyimmi, my dad and mom. Okay, and then we have the il sound. Il, it means on or to. So in this sentence, khishli il beita, I went home, or I went to home. Okay, and then tiwen il ar'a. Tiwen, I am sitting. Il on ar'a, ground. So il can be to or on. We'll highlight this real quick. Okay, thank you. I will be recording another lesson shortly and uploading it. Take care. And please, if you enjoy these videos, I'm going to ask if you can subscribe. It helps. Thank you very much.